Let's do that. I have a drink. I have my air conditioning on. Missions. There's options. Options. Audio. Aha! There we go. Let's put it up a bit. Down a bit. Perfect. Mission journal. Alright, we are in the middle of an Iconian war. Oh, hey.
Captain Tom Paris has requested your ship for a joint mission with his task force.
Don't blame him.
I won't lie to you. We're not making much headway against the Iconians so far. You and your crew have proven to be capable of fighting them. Delta Flight is one of the only other teams to do so. Together, perhaps you can start to turn the tide. Report to the Cal Brighton system. Captain Paris and his team are waiting for you there.
Ah, sweet. There we go. Travel. Auto navigate. And around we go.
We've detected an anomaly.
No, you don't need to speak to me. I'm busy. Well, actually, no, you probably do need to speak to me. I'm busy. Bob. I love red versus blue. Alright, here we go. Oh, hey, someone's just bought something of mine, evidently. I wonder what they bought. What did they buy? Oh, somebody bought that. Sweet. Yay. I like it. How far have we got to go? Ah, we're nearly there. Sort of nearly there. Here we go. Unknown nebula. I want to claim that the DLive nebula. You know what? There's nothing better for getting over the load of drama than shooting aliens in the face. Here we go. Delta Flight. Can we defeat the Iconians? Not without alcohol. Which I now have.
You are cleared for transport at your convenience.
Not very much. So, we'll be monitoring the system for herald patrols while you're in the briefing. The transporter room will be standing by to return you to the ship immediately if they enter sensor range. Understood.
Welcome to the USS Byrne. Normally, I'm the security chief and second officer on the USS Kirk, but she took heavy damage during the battle in the Lena system. Until she gets out of dry dock, I and many of the crew accepted temporary postings to other ships. I wasn't expecting to get a request to join my father's task force, but Delta Flight is doing some good. I want to help.
Is it difficult working with your father?
It's not that unusual. My grandfather was an admiral, and my mom, and most of the people I consider my extended family are either in Starfleet or are like Seven, who might as well be. Truthfully, I think Dad's finding this more difficult than I am.
It'll be good to work with you.
I'm looking forward to it too. I don't know what crazy scheme my father's cooked up this time, but the more off the wall his ideas are, the more they seem to work. With you on the team, I'm sure we'll complete this mission. But let me know if you need me to translate. Dad has this habit of talking in phrases that went out of style 400 years ago.
I'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's go speak to people. Hello, you.
I'm Canna Jinnis, the team scout. No one's better than I am at finding trouble, and believe me, I've found plenty. I borrowed my first shuttle off a landing pad when I was 10. I didn't think I'd ever have a chance to join Starfleet, but luckily, people like Captain Paris can see the person behind the incident reports. Now I have a chance to make a difference.
Glad to meet you, Ensign.
It's good to get a chance to know everyone on the team before the action starts. It's bad enough fighting the Heralds. We don't need any interpersonal conflicts muddying the waters. You can count on me, sir, and I know I can count on you.
Ah, yes. Indeed. Oh, hello, there's two people here. Ferrix.
Hello there. I'm Ferrix, and I'm well, I don't have a specialization like most of the others. But Captain Paris calls me the cook. I don't know why. I can burn water, but it seems to amuse him for some reason. I'm a trader and blockade runner. Any place where there's conflict, there's usually a few good deals to be made. I wasn't too sure about leaving the Delta Quadrant. Knowing the territory is a good part of staying alive, you know.
Indeed.
But Tom convinced me. And except for all the Heralds trying to kill us, it's not too bad so far.
Good to have you on the team.
You know, one of the things I've enjoyed the most about coming here is the opportunity to get to know people from other cultures. Klingons, Romulans, humans, Andorians, Betazoids. So many different and intriguing species. After this mission, how about we grab a drink? And I can tell you about the third time I left Benth in custody and then broke through a fourth defense line to recover the lost chalice of Zilma.
Well, let's see how this mission goes before we make any future plans. I need to quickly pause something. Audio is still quite low. Let's drop the music down just a touch. Ambient volume, interface. Overall volume. Oh, let's try that. Demora.
Jolan True, do you understand ancient Earth humor? Paris, the older one, keeps asking me if I am 2 weeks from retirement. Is that supposed to be humorous?
Not as far as I know.
I thought so. Look, when things get messy out there, and they will, stick with the team and keep your head down.
Head down.
If we work together, we might just get out of this in one piece. Most of us, anyway.
Thanks. Alright, who else am I speaking with?
Andrew Weston, all-around genius. Don't let the lack of pips on my collar fool you. I'm just as good as anyone from Starfleet. Better even, because I don't let the rules get in my way. I spent some time at the Academy, but I left when I realized Starfleet wasn't for me. Ral stayed. Always wondered if things would have been different for us if she'd had the courage to walk away when I did.
Your service record indicates you were asked to leave the Academy.
Sure. Kirk reprograms the Kobayashi Maru, and he's a legend. I take a creative approach to alter my grade on the astrometrics final, and I get tossed out on my ear. Starfleet needs to loosen up a bit, if you ask me.
Not sure that I did.
And that time I spent in New Zealand? Yeah, I did everything they accused me of, and then I did my time. Like I said, I don't like rules.
And yet you volunteered for a war mission.
Just because I'm not as stiff doesn't mean I don't want to help win the war. My main focus is computers, specifically encryption algorithms. I've been studying the Iconian tech, and I think I made some inroads into the fractals they're using for... You know what? The details don't matter. When it comes to taking out Iconian security protocols, I'm the man for the job.
Chain of command is there for a reason. Keep your focus on your job.
Warrior, join with us and stab at the heart of the Iconians. We will either be victorious, or we race towards Stovercore. Today is a good day.
Kapla!
I am the team's weapons expert. Most weapons on ships are too puny. I make them strong. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you loaded 5 quantum torpedoes into one casing? You have to reinforce the tubes, but the result is most satisfying.
I'll consider trying. Alright, and then I guess... Captain.
Thanks for coming. Nice to see you again, especially after what happened at New Romulus and Lanus. As you well know, the war is not going too well. Delta Flight is one of the ways we're trying to change that. We're a cross-faction team picked for our abilities, not our politics. Now the Alliance needs us to handle an important mission. I hate putting your crew at risk too, but we're gonna need you on this one.
What do you need?
Oh, not much. We're just gonna slip into a heavily guarded system that the Iconians already control, avoid detection and probable destruction, steal a Solanae device that could give them a beachhead in our dimension, and escape with our lives. Sound like fun?
I'm ready if you are.
So this used to be Calbryden 3. Intelligence believes that the Iconians destroyed the planet to gather materials for a subspace disruption device. We think they intend to use this device to open a door for their Solanae forces to enter our space.
A whole new fleet for the Iconians? We can't let that happen.
Exactly. But the planetary debris has created an asteroid field, and the mineral content of those asteroids will shield us from the Iconian sensor arrays. I've plotted a course for us, but we'll still need to watch for the Herald patrols. The station with the device is in the center of the debris.
Nice.
Weston will override their computers while we run interference. Once the station shields are down, we'll eliminate it and the device with extreme prejudice.
Is that another reference from that ancient program about impossible missions you like to watch?
Something like that. The Alliance doesn't have a fleet to send against this station. We're it. If we can't do it, no one can.
So, no pressure.
No pressure.
I hope you're all ready to do the best flying you've ever done, because that's what we're gonna need to complete this mission. Let's head 'em up and move 'em out. Dismissed.
Standing by the transport. Let's go.
The rubble in our way used to be the planet known as Calbryden 3, uninhabited, luckily, but they had high amounts of topaline, uridium, and boronite. When the boronite and uridium are combined and exposed to an electrical charge, they create spatially inverted tetrions. Lots of spatially inverted tetrions. That's why the Heralds are here, to create a pocket of our space where the Solanae can survive. From there, they'll expand, and what's good for the Solanae is fairly terrible for us.
Sounds like we arrived in the nick of time.
The Heralds have set up a security beacon at the entrance to this system. We'll need to disable it before we can attempt to slip through this asteroid field.
Setting a course for the security perimeter satellite. Sneaking.
Okay, Weston. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to take down this security grid. We only have a limited amount of time before a patrol comes by and finds us.
How can we help, Weston?
I need help inputting the proper subspace frequencies as I use my deflector dish to cycle through the possibilities. You'll need to match the alpha, beta, and gamma bands. With my subroutine scrambler, that should be enough to break through their security.
Match just with frequencies and the alpha, beta, and gamma. I'm ready.
We've done it! Hurry! The security perimeter won't stay down for long!
Let's get moving, though.
Okay, here's the good news. The topoline and the planetary debris will hide us from the Herald sensors. Now keep the larger deposits between your ship and the Iconian station. If you stray too far off the path, they'll find us. So keep moving and stay in formation. If you encounter any patrols, take them out as quickly as you can. We need to get in position before the Heralds know we're here.
Follow, keep moving, avoid or destroy the Heralds. I can do that.
How would you rate your piloting abilities?
Pilot my own shuttle sometimes.
Bringing up your navigational HUD. Now. Try to stick to the path I've outlined. The mineral content of the asteroids will shield us from the Herald sensor. Try to stay in formation with the rest of the squadron. Let's kick the tires and light the fires.
I'm not sure what that means. Is it some kind of alpha quadrant thing?
Kinda. I'll explain it later, Ferrex.
Fire your proton packs, kids. The next turn is a tight one.
Whew, that was close. I did it, though.
Easy enough for a talented, handsome pilot like myself.
Alright.
Everyone's mom tells them they're handsome, Ferric.
Friendly fire. Ow, I'm wounded.
Fewer asteroids through here. More chances of being spotted.
Race you!
Torpedoes
We're
loaded
in luck.
and ready.
Sensors show that this asteroid is mostly hollow. If we blow through where the rock is thinnest, we can slip through without being detected.
Ready to fire.
Fire in the hole!
Ho!
This reminds me of flying through Earth's space dock. They don't like it when you do that at full impulse.
Yeah. Wait. Who let Ferrex fly inside ESD? Weston?
No comment.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy night.
Ha! I've flown through worse in the Badlands.
Doing alright.
Whoa, Moral. Watch the paint job there, Tiger.
Don't be a rear seat pilot!
I think you mean backseat driver.
But we're flying, sir.
Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, a slight slow down there.
Herald Patrol up ahead. Take them out before they can warn the others. I'm jamming them out.
Oh, got it. Fire everything. made it! I'll have that.
We need backup over here. Get a team and get over to Morale's ship.
Transporting.
My team and the Burns crew have cleared most of the boarding parties, but there are still heralds trying to get to the bridge and more pinning me down near the armory. Head toward me. If we can team up, we can make a push towards the bridge.
Agreed. See you soon, Captain. That worked. Tom!
Fell back here to grab some phaser rifles and got bottled up by those heralds. Thanks for the help.
What's the situation?
The bridge crew has sealed off the bridge and locked the ship's computers down, but the heralds aren't giving up. All of the remaining boarding parties are moving toward the bridge. If we don't get there before the heralds break through, they'll slaughter everyone there and set the ship to self-destruct.
What about the wounded?
My away team's medic is already helping the Burns crew. Since your team is here, my people can take the wounded to a transporter and get them to safety.
What's the plan?
Now that you and your team are here, we can clear out the remaining heralds, get to a turbo lift, and head to the bridge. Lock and load, everybody. It's time to save the day.
Let's ride. Whoa! Lowering the force field. Can't go that way. Where am I going? Alright, all the way around there. Get flanked! I just shot my own teammate. That was not good. Hey guys! Oh my god, hello.
Welcome to the party.
I got your help right here. That's him out of the way. Dude, get up. Don't? Okay. Stay there. Muriel, where are you? Someone help this guy. He's kind of on the floor.
I think that's the last of them. What's our status?
All other ships are secure. So.
Your ship is damaged and you have crew in sickbay, Morale. I don't want any unnecessary casualties.
Sorry.
I have great respect for your abilities, but if this is some sort of Klingon, glory-seeking, never give up, today is a good day to die kind of thing,
Everyone on this ship knew the risks when we started this mission, including me. The boarding parties are gone, and we need to keep moving. We have to get to the station and finish our mission before we run into any more Herald patrols.
Can your ship continue?
As much as I hate to say it, you're right. If we live through this, your mom is going to be so proud, but she's going to think I was an idiot for trying to hold you back. That's if we live. What do we need to do to get your ship back up and running?
I'd like to help as well. What can we do?
I know a few of Andrew's tricks. Use one of his encrypted override codes to lock the Heralds out of our computers so they couldn't take control of the ship. I could use some extra hands to get these systems restored.
Nice trick.
Good job on the computers, Moral, but Andrew? Did he teach you anything else that got him sent to a penal colony?
Can't I wait that later, Captain? We need to get the burn back online. Restoring power relays.
That does it. Let's both get back to our ships and finish this.
We're ready for transport.
The Heralds are going to notice one of their patrols is missing. Let's move.
Ready when you are.
Time to pick up the pace, people.
I got some scans of those ships. Should give me an advantage when we get to the station.
We're coming up on the center of their operations.
I can make it. Come on.
Detecting Solanae energy signatures ahead. Solanae, ugh. They give me the creeps.
Wow, I've never seen any.
Target the ships defending the station.
Boom! Right, time to fire everything again. And that. Oh, and that. Oh, that worked. Oh my god, blimey governor. What am I actually shooting at here? That worked. Dude, I love my shit. That shit was awesome.
Weston, you're up. We'll keep them busy.
On it.
Iconian energy signature detected.
Evasive maneuvers. Pattern, Paris Delta 2.
Oh!
Andrew!
Whoops.
We need to abort. We can't do this without Weston.
I can do it. Andrew gave me a backup copy of his algorithms in case something happened.
That looks like me in the background.
We're falling back.
Dad, I know you mean well. I have to do this. You know what will happen if the Solanae can break through. We'll lose everything.
Okay, Moral. You can be almost as stubborn as your mother, but I know when I'm beat. All right, people, you heard her. We're going in hot. Cover Moral's ship so she can finish this.
Let's
we
do
are
this.
Delta Flight, and we will not be stopped.
Attack the Herald Dreadnought. Yeah, why not? Really use my immunity matrix right about now. Get ripped. That worked.
Station shields are down. It can't be damaged.
Come on. on.
We're getting there. Attack the dreadnought.
Where's it gone? Oh, it's back. Big guy's back again. That's not got enough fire at you. Not long for like 4 seconds. Ow! Bring everything to bear.
Two nodes left on the station. Take them out now.
On it.
Last node. Destroy it.
Where is this? Round the corner and I can't get there.
Finish this.
Need to wait for things to recharge. Go.
Shields are offline. Destroy the dreadnought.
Right, where is the dreadnought? Oh, there it is. What else? Alright, let's bring everything! Yes! I like this far too much. Oh, hello. It's fighting back. Woo!
Trying something, and it's not just to bring their shields up. I think they're activating the station. They're trying to bring the Solanae through. Give me just... Got it! Core shields down. Hit him now!
Destroy the station.
Detecting a power surge.
I have their main computer. They're still trying to start the conversion process, but their shields are completely down.
Okay, let's blow up this thing and head home. We're being pulled in. Evasive maneuvers. Yeehaw!
Hey! We did it. We did a thing.
I found something interesting in the computer system before the station blew. It's coordinates for another sphere, and this one looks to be very strategically important. It might even be a secondary hub for the Iconian Gateway network. I grabbed everything on it I can find. I'll transmit the files to Captain Cogran at Alliance Command. Maybe he can get a team together to investigate.
Acknowledged. It's a pleasure working with you, Lieutenant Commander.
The station is destroyed, and we've completed our mission. But not without paying a price. Weston was a talented engineer and a damn fine pilot. He may not have wanted to be in Starfleet, but there was a time I didn't think I was Starfleet material either. Sometimes rebels make the best officers. We know our duty. We just have our own way of getting it done.
Sometimes you have to break the rules to uphold the law.
Exactly. It's been a pleasure flying with you. Maybe we can do it again sometime before this thing ends. Consider yourself an honorary member of Delta Flight.
Thank you, Captain Paris.
Losing Weston is regrettable, but we needed a victory today. Thanks to you, we have won. Defeating a Herald dreadnought is a significant achievement. Destroying their station and keeping the Solanae locked in subspace is even more valuable. The number of ships and soldiers we have is finite. We cannot allow the Iconians to have a numerical advantage, as well as a technological one. I will examine the files Lieutenant Commander Paris managed to recover from the Herald computers. Perhaps a strike on this space she found will be our next move.
Ooh, neutronium alloy. 20 plus 20 all damage. Oh yeah, I'll have that. Let's get that on there. Where's it gone? Ooh. Transfer rate. Not fussed about that. 5% not fussed about that. Dude, gotta have drones. Alright. How's things looking? Things are looking good. Oh, hey, I can train someone? Sweet. Pilot! Yes! Push the upper limits of starship maneuverability. Oh yeah, I'm all about that. Alright, what else have we got that I can do here? Alright, injuries. Let's keep this going. Wrong one. Yeah, that one will do. Admiralty. Oh, success. Grab that. Oh yeah. Okay. Federation planets. What's that doing? Plus minus engineering for events. That's big. I need a nice juicy one. That's a nice juicy one, but I don't have enough. That will do. Perfect. Alright, next one. House Pech.
The Empire requires your assistance with a covert mission deep in Iconian territory.
Whoa.
It is dangerous, but if successful, it has a chance of turning the tide of the war in our favor. Report to the Denasia system. There you will meet a man named Ramir. He wants to explain the details of the operation to you personally.
Alright. We're off. Alright. Travel. Also navigate. Oh, it's an unknown comet. I bet it's got Q in it. But Q's hiding in that comet. I don't remember that episode of Voyager. I do. I think that's not where I want to go. Ah, here we go. It is where we want to go. There's your system. Oh, hello. What did he say?
Ready for transport.
Why is everyone beaming me over to their ship? Seriously. It's like... Brace for standby and two are ready to return. Oh, hey, dude. How's it going?
Kapla, and welcome aboard the IKS Hague. My name is Ramir, and this is my ship.
You asked for me personally?
Your reputation for getting the job done precedes you. Alliance Command gave me the authority to pick who would assist us on this mission, and your name was at the top of the list.
But you don't have much of a reputation.
If you do not know about my team or our missions, then I have been successful. There are many battles fought in shadow. Now, if you don't have any further questions, follow me to the briefing room. I will give you more details about our mission there.
I'd hear more about House Peg.
House Peg is the code name for a discreet group that serves the Empire. My team are all warriors, but you will not find us screaming battle hymns or leading the charge against an army. Guile and secrecy are our weapons of choice.
Guile?
There is honor to be found, even in dishonesty. If an enemy force can be felled by words or the simple removal of one troublesome individual, the entire Klingon Empire is strengthened by the acts of a few brave men and women. My warriors do not use poison, and we look our targets in the eye before they die. But there is no need to shout when a whisper carries more meaning.
A very enlightened outlook.
The past few years have brought about many changes in our ways, and a warrior who only uses one weapon would be a poor warrior indeed. As the mighty Kalis once said, a well-aimed blade can sometimes achieve more than a fully armed armada. Now let us begin the briefing.
Lead the way. Alright.
Data recovered from the station in the Calbridan system has pinpointed the location of a second base in the Denasia system, containing several of the Iconians' Omega generators. I understand you had a hand in recovering this information.
That's classified.
Of course. Nevertheless, we have the coordinates of the Iconian base. Our plan is to sneak in and sabotage the Omega generators. Taking them out will cripple the Iconians' ability to refine the Omega molecules that fuel their gateway networks.
How are we supposed to sneak into the system?
Infiltration is our specialty, and we have technology not available to other ships of the fleet. Our cloaking device can extend to protect your ship as well. That should be sufficient to protect us.
Sounds risky. What if the Iconians find us?
Then we fight. I expect we will have to fight our way out anyway, after we detonate the Omega generators. I hope your crew is up to the challenge.
What's the risk of nullifying warp trouble for light years around the Denasia system?
Our scientists put the risk of a catastrophic reaction at less than 7%. That is an acceptable risk.
Any chance of an Omega detonation is too great of a chance.
This is our mission. You, of course, have the authority to change our mission parameters.
I'd like to speak to your technical expert and come up with a better solution.
The lair is right over there. She will also be a part of the away team to help extract any Iconian intelligence we find in the facility. Be careful. Her mate Travana is very protective.
Understood.
What do you want?
Ramir suggested I speak to Bella.
Why?
Our mission parameters.
Don't worry, Travana. It's fine.
Ramir tells me there's a chance of causing an Omega chain reaction when we blow the generators.
Yes, but the chances are slight. If the charges are properly placed and calibrated, it should not be a problem.
There must be a better way.
Well, the risk comes from non-stabilized Omega particles. They are very unstable. If a chain reaction starts, we will not be able to stop it. If that happens, we'll lose our ship, yours, and anything within a few thousand kilograms at the least. But if that happens, the heralds in the system will be destroyed too. That's something.
We have the technology to stabilize Omega particles, but it will take more time.
Right. If we were to stabilize the particles into one or more Omega molecules, the chance of a detonation would be greatly reduced. I will need to run some numbers. We will have to give ourselves more time in the facility, and there is a greater risk of discovery, but it might be the better option.
I agree. Make your calculations. I'll update the permission parameters.
I disagree. Taking the time to stabilize the molecules puts the team in danger.
Afraid of a little danger, Travana?
You insult my honor. It is my duty to protect this team. I will not sacrifice Belaire's, our lives, for needless precautions.
I am changing the mission, and it is a necessary change. I won't be responsible for the loss of warp travel in this region.
So be it, Tuck.
I heard that. Turn to the transporter room. Stover core lies in my future. Freaking hope not. We're off.
We are beyond the Herald sensor range, but we should not approach any closer without the protection of a cloaking device.
Agreed.
Once we get close to the planet, we will not be able to risk a wide scan, so we will need to perform a series of pinpoint triangulation scans in order to locate the facility housing the Omega generators. At least we can remain cloaked while we do so.
Fortunate.
Once we have the location of the facility, my team will meet yours on the surface.
And when we're finished?
Then arm your weapons and prepare for battle. Our cloaks will do us no good after the Heralds discover our sabotage.
Affirmative. There's something on the surface of the Asia Prime, sir. Our scanners can only tell it's Iconian in nature. We'll need to coordinate with Ramir to cut through some of the interference. Hey, Ramir.
In order to expedite the triangulation process, my ship will move away from yours and perform our own scan once we have reached a distance of 4 kilocams.
4 kilocams is 8 kilometers, correct? I'll move the brisk that far from your ship.
Position confirmed. Beginning scans. Sensor interference is preventing us from getting a good reading. Move to 16 kilometers. 16 kilometers confirmed.
Oh wow, I moved a bit too far.
Belair here. I have coordinates for the facility, but I cannot do a deep scan without revealing our presence. We will be beaming in blind.
I'll prepare my away team and meet you on the surface. The Mirror's team has shared their data with us, sir, and we have transport coordinates. The away team will meet you in the transporter room when you are ready. Let's beam down. I'd like to talk to Ramir.
This facility was very well concealed and shielded. Even now, our scans are so limited, we cannot get an accurate readout of the layout.
The Omega generators put out a large amount of interference. Ambient radiation levels are elevated.
True, but our tricorders will be of assistance while navigating.
We should set out.
Now that we are on site, there is something you need to know.
Withholding information from an admiral, Ramir?
Only because I had orders which would supersede yours. I am not the leader of House Peg. Now that we have secured the landing area, it is safe for him to join us.
If you're not leading this mission, then who is?
Ramir to Hague. We are ready for him.
Oh my word, hello. Kalis?
Kapla, you and your team have done well so far. Now, let us vanquish our foes.
Kalis?
I am more than a figurehead. A man cannot lead an empire of warriors without being a warrior himself. I carry the Sword of Kalis, a weapon of fables, forged by Kalis the Unforgettable in the fires of the Kristok volcano, and cooled in the icy waters of the Lake of Lusul.
Sweet.
This blade slew Molor, it conquered the Fakiri, and created a mighty empire. Now I will wield it against the infernal servants of the demons of air and darkness.
Do you think we'll need the sword here?
There is always a need for the Sword of Kalis. It is a symbol of eternal victory. No one who uses it can be defeated.
Okay. I guess we're going this way.
We're right behind you.
God, sweet. Well, I was hoping to sneak by. Never mind. Have a stasis bubble. That worked. Ooh. Alright, which way we go? Got it.
Sensors are picking up a different Omega generator. My team will handle this one.
Alright, you go do that. I'm gonna go do this one. Ooh, pretty door. Think I found the generator. Oh, hello. Grenade! Let's have you in a stasis bubble. That worked. Woo! I want information. Give me your information. Yeah, baby. Alright, stabilize. We're stabilizing molecules again. Hey!
Our charges are set. We will meet with you in the hallway ahead.
Heading this way. Oh, that's a lot of people. Yeah, baby, it's working. Ooh. Dropped a luck box. I'm going the right way still. Yeah, I am. Oh, hey guys. Ow. Ow. Wrong guy. Ah, I'm dead. Run! Oh, someone's still unconscious. I'm good. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that! The phaser bolts are still doing stuff. Wow. Okay. Oh, hey. These guys are, see how you handle my stasis bubble. Kalis! Oh, there you are, dude. Hey, fella.
We got some information from the Iconian network. How did you do?
We found a terminal, but we can't read the data.
Fortunately, I come prepared. My tricorder is loaded with the best decryption subroutines available in the Empire. Wrote a couple of them myself.
Here, see what you can do.
This is interesting. There are battle plans here for the Delta Quadrant. The Iconians were advising the Vaadwaur for months before the conflict started there. In fact, the Iconians insisted that the Vaadwaur start their attack in the Krenim Imperium, although they didn't say why. I also see data on where the Omega energy is being distributed. This is good. If we use this, we can attack the subspace stations where... Oh no!
What is it?
Taket, one of the Iconians! It is here!
Taket's presence doesn't change what we're here to do. Finish the job.
Yes, sir. We need to find the last generator.
Well, let's go. Where are we going? This way. Oh my word! Hello. Hey guys, how's it going? Have an agony field, so we can be in a stasis bubble. We'll have some weaponized dark matter while we're at it. Oh my word! Hello. That didn't quite really go according to sort of any plan that I can think of. Oh, hey, Ramia's still alive. Aha! Ooh!
Use that panel to access a visualization node and locate the last Omega generator.
Remote cameras.
Zoom in on that.
Uh-oh.
It's Taket.
We take her on. Talk to Kalis. Kalis, where are you? Oh, hey, there you are.
An Iconian! My blood sings for this battle. It will be glorious.
I don't think you should face it alone.
Kalis, my Emperor. You are the strongest of Klingons. You wield the sword of Kalis. But there is no one who can face an Iconian in single combat.
Listen to Ramia.
The war does not go well for us. You all know what we face. Our people need a symbol to inspire them. That is what I was created to be. This battle will be one of legend. Every soldier of the Empire will have this tale on their lips.
Do they need a martyr to inspire them?
This is not my day to die. It is my day to kill an Iconian.
Shavana, Belair, do you want to weigh in on this?
Who am I to argue with the Emperor?
Belair?
Firing a disruptor at an Iconian is like attacking a starship with a stick. The sword of Kalis is a remarkable weapon. Might be the only thing that could work.
Kalis, what's your plan?
We part ways here. Complete your mission. I will descend to the lower level and challenge the Iconian.
Fight well, Emperor.
We create a legend this day. Remember it.
We will assist you in any way we can.
If anyone can kill an Iconian, it is Kalis.
Well... he's quite happy. Yeah, we're going the right way. Oh, hello. How's it going? Oh, my word. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, I'm stuck. Javel's unconscious. Kalis is quite happily singing to himself. It's fine. He seems to be quite happy about the upcoming battle, so, you know, who am I to... Oh! Hi. Let's go.
Cat! I have come for you! Face me, creature! I challenge you to honorable combat! Come forth! I am Kalis, the Unforgettable.
And I can speak without moving my lips.
Destroyer of Molor, defender of Kamchi, and emperor of the Klingons! In my hands is the sword of Kalis, first of its kind. Will you not face me, Taket? What could a being such as yourself have to fear from one man?
We are in.
Well, he's got him distracted for us. They're not so distracted now. Stasis field for a bit. Ow! Who's next? Oh hey, have a stasis bubble. Stasis joined up. Ow. I really want a dog metal weapon.
The cat's too strong. Nothing Kalis can do is hurting it. We have to weaken the Iconian, and I think I know how.
Excellent. I'm glad that you do.
Omega molecules gather energy like sponges in water. That's why a small amount of Omega can generate such a vast amount of power. Quick, find a console and activate the reactor. If we hit the Iconian with Omega, we might be able to injure it.
Oh, that sounds like a plan. Oh hey, there's a console right there. Cover me.
Ha! Glorious battle!
Oh. I get to aim it now? Sweet. Get out of my way, guys. I want to aim. Like, there we go. Thank you.
The honorable warrior will always prevail, demon. You are no god, Ket, and your tyranny ends now.
Oh!
Now, to finish this.
Oh! Right, Rob.
Here to make emergency transport now.
They cheated, surely.
We've lost Kalis, and we were unable to stop the production of Omega molecules. The Iconian war will continue, and much blood will be shed.
The mission wasn't a complete loss.
True. The data recovered by your team in Belair will be invaluable to the Alliance. The only thing to do is make sure it reaches them. To do that, we must escape this system.
Agreed. The Alliance needs this.
You're right. We can't risk this intel not making it back to the homeworld. I've pinpointed an excellent transmission spot near here, where we can send out an encrypted microburst of data. If we don't make it out of here, at least the information can be of use to those who still fight. The Emperor's sacrifice cannot be in vain.
The Iconians will try and stop us. Let's go. Fire everything! Oh, hey, that Whoa! Come here, Accuser. You're mine. Throw at him. More of those. That can't be good yet. That can't be good. Oh! that is. It's pretty freaking cool. Oh, hello. Where did you suddenly come from? Alright, both fighters and everything else are just like shooting everything.
We're at the optimal transmission location.
I'm transmitting.
Iconian gateways. It's an ambush.
That's alright, maybe I'll put some things that will help me out here. Drone Guardians. Weaponry. Oh my word! Hello. That should protect everybody. I am in ruin! Well, I'm not anymore. Ah, that was fun. Everything's targeting everything. Everything's just converging in on him now. Oh my word, he's getting wrecked. Let's resume my transmission.
More gateways. Something big is coming through.
Ah, wonderful. Battleship. Oh, I'm just going to fly in between them because that's a sensible thing to do, right? Yeah, we'll do that. Battleship that we've got a freaking... Ow! Where am I getting? You cannot hurt me! At the moment, I think I'm like maybe in a bad spot here. Yeah. That's the cruiser out of the way. Yeah, I know, something's shooting at me. It's a battleship. Everybody target that thing. A turret! Am I stuck in some tractor beam? Well, either way, I've got everything freaking targeting on that. Ow. I'm unstoppable! Data's been sent and we're clear of Iconian patrols. We can leave the system on your orders. Let's get out of here. I got meds to take. Actually, that's a good stop to take a break. Actually, I haven't had a break since I started streaming. All right, let's contact command.
I will mourn for Kalis, but celebrate his life. He was a clone, but he found honor in this life. Now I trust he will find Sto-vo-kor to his liking. But before he fell, he showed us the Iconians are mortal.
Yes.
His sacrifice will lead our way to victory. Kapla! Hail Kalis, Emperor and Conqueror!
Swift trait, point blank shot. What does this do? Your attack patterns grant you a healing buff along with their normal effects. That could be interesting. What's this one do? Range up is the target. You know what? Let's do that. Let's have a ground one. I haven't chosen a ground one for a little while. Oh my word, look at all this stuff that I've got here. Right, let's use that. Oh my word. Yeah, I have quite a bit here. Jeepers, Lorenzo, I do have quite a bit. I don't have any keys to open most of this. It's for science officer, which I don't have, which I'm not, so. Ooh. I like this resonant transphasic torpedo launcher. It's like freaking awesome. Bum bum bada bum bum bum. Ooh, let's swap it up, but nah. Alright, let's I've already got that, I'm not sure how many I've got left. So we'll stick an engine battery in there and we'll stick a weapons battery in there. We're looking good, people. Alright, everyone happy? Ooh. How much more quickly? Recharge your hangar bay, not too fussed about that. Oh yes. Enhanced hull plating. That's what you want. Things are looking good. I'm happy with my team. Is everyone happy? We're happy? We're good. Oh my word, look at all that dilithium I've got. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. Quick to stop this piece out and we come back, we'll carry on with the next chapter of the story. So give me about 5-10 minutes. Hey, oh, I'm back. Alright. Right. Oh, hello. No, wrong one. No. What? What am I looking for? Skills. Here we go. Oh, hey, I got a specialization point. Intelligence officer. Wait. Why am I building this up when I don't have... I have temporal operative. Oh my word. I've been a numpty, haven't I? I don't think there's any way I can... Set that down. Say temporal operative. That's primary. There we go. Is there any way I can, like, get a refund on these things? I don't think there is. Well, I am... Oh, I'm an idiot. I need to make that the secondary one then. I am a numpty. Do 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 do. Oh, ba 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 ba. Right. I think I'm done. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Alright. Now that that's done. Missions! Oh hey, we're halfway through. Ba bum ba ba bum 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 bum. Time in the bottle.
We have a lead on the Krinim. Voyager went to Krinim space looking for them a few months ago, but didn't find much more than a Vaudois and some anomalous sensor readings. But now, we found a Ferengi selling what he claims are Krinim artifacts. You are authorized to negotiate with the Ferengi.
Yes.
And obtain these artifacts. Follow the trail where it leads. We need a weapon against the Iconians. And the Vaudois have gone to a great deal of trouble to keep whatever secrets the Krinim have out of our hands.
Alright. Welcome to Drozana. So, time to bomb. Travel. Auto navigate. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna meet with Gwen. Sounds like a good thing to do. Oh, round and round we go again. Woo! Bit of Michael Bay camera action. Where is Drozana Station? Well, it's all over there. That's a long way. Alright, never mind.
The Klingons are willing to use any weapon available to destroy the Federation, even time itself. It falls to a small group of brave Starfleet officers to restore the timeline and rescue one of their own. Who controls this sector may determine who controls the war.
Ah, thank you, Spock. I mean, I guess I could put all this up for sale. Somebody would want this stuff. Nothing particularly here that I can... Ah, we're looking good. Ooh. Oh, I want some of these. These are good. I need 3 of those. I need like 900. Oh, hey up. What's why is my Discord flashing? Oh, hey, I got some announcements. Alright, we're nearly at Rosanna. Let's go find the guy selling some Krenim. I remember these guys from Voyager. Rosanna Station. Yep.
Welcome to Rosanna. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Alright, we're gonna go find Gwen, who may have some stuff for me. You break it, I'll charge you for it. If you break it, you buy it. Begin time at the bottom. Time goes in circles. That's why clocks are round. Tell it to caboose. Alright, we're all in here. Sir, business facilitator Quen has rented space at the station for his private sales meetings. We aren't sure what object he is selling yet, but the rumors are that it's a technical device of some sort. The price Gwen is asking for is significant. You could buy a moon for this much land. Starfleet Command reports that this decision is en route, but that we should go ahead and make an attempt to obtain the device.
May I help you? Oh, wait, you must be. I'm sorry, but the business facilitator is busy at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
We had an appointment.
Yes, but Quen left me explicit instructions about this. He's in the middle of a delicate negotiation to triple his profits on the sale of a rare Delta Quadrant artifact, and cannot be disturbed.
Doesn't Gwen want to hear an offer from the combined financial resources of Starfleet, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Republic?
Maybe, let's see, it was something. Krenim, I think? Oh, Delta Quadrant treasures are all the rage right now. Artifacts from cultures the Vaadwaur wiped out are particularly valuable. Quen's made quite a bit of latinum bringing them back through the gateways. Now, that profit-sharing plan he promised me hasn't materialized, but is it my place to complain?
I know you're just doing your job, but it's very important to get that artifact. Please.
I'm sorry, but my instructions were very clear.
There must be something we can do for you in exchange.
Well, I'm sorry, but I need this job. I'm trying to save up enough for a ticket off this station.
I will arrange for transportation for you to anywhere you'd like to go, free of charge.
You can? What am I saying? You have a starship, of course you can. Go on ahead. Quen and the other buyer are in the cargo bay, but you better hurry. They were trying to get the deal finalized before you could stop them. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us pass. My crew will make arrangements for you. She's happy. And she disappears. Right, Gwen, where are you?
Not so fast. The gentleman with the rather imposing associates over there has just made a very competitive offer for the device. Care to make a counterbid?
I'll make it worth your time to deal exclusively with me.
You said there weren't any other buyers, Quinn.
Quinn.
Now what do I see? Starfleet stooges here to cause trouble. Guards, get these riffraff out of here so I can conclude my deal in peace.
I'm not leaving without the device. Fine, have an agony field. Have all of it. Right. Slap. Give you a slap. Everyone gets slapped.
Fine. I'll add what I was going to pay those guards to my off. Hold it.
I am Nog, son of Grand Nagus Ron. And I am a Ferengi. And when you deal with these people, you deal with me. You have a choice. Either deal with me, or I ask my father to have a word with the liquidators about your poor business practices.
Well, I'm sure we could come to an understanding.
That's what I thought. Now, kiss the staff. Get out! Not you, Quinn.
Whew!
Here's my best offer. How about we agree on a price, and you get your Delta Quadrant doodad, and I leave? Everyone's happy.
Not so fast, Quinn.
No? Fine. How about I answer your questions, and maybe then I get to leave? But let's get on with it. Every minute I stand here, I'm losing a strip of latinum. Time is a very valuable commodity.
What do you know about the relic?
The device is Krenim in origin. Specifically, it's from the Krenim Imperium, constructed sometime in the mid-22nd century, if I had to take a guess. Strange piece of technology. I haven't seen anything else like it. Highly advanced, and it has hallmarks of Krenim work, but it's, odd. Definitely odd.
What happened to the Krenim?
The Vatlar, that's what. At one point, the Krenim Imperium held more than 200 star systems in the Delta Quadrant. They lost some of that territory in a couple wars, but overall they were doing well. Not the biggest business in the quadrant, but not the smallest either. When the Vatlar started their war, Gaul took a special interest in the Krenim. Bombed them back to the Stone Age, and then some. As far as anyone knows, the Krenim are basically extinct these days.
Where did you get the device?
I picked it up from a Talaxian who wanted to trade for supplies. He told me he got it from the Kayana system. That was it. There used to be a Krenim colony there, but it's gone now, just like the rest of them.
Gone? The Vatlar destroyed them?
The Talaxian wasn't very clear on that. He just said, gone. If I'd asked any more questions, he might have increased his price.
Anything else?
As a show of good faith to the son of the Nagus, I'm willing to tell you for free. But don't let this get around. It would ruin my reputation as a businessman. The device emits some unusual energy readings. The shielding may have malfunctioned, or maybe it's not fully operational anymore. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm selling it as an antique. As is, and no refunds.
Kind of unusual energy readings.
Do I look like a member of the Vulcan Science Academy to you? I don't know. It's yours now. You paid for it. You figure it out. I hope it doesn't blow up your ship. Now, may I go so we can put all this unpleasantness behind us? I want to drown my sorrows in a common cocktail and think about all the profit I didn't earn today.
Go. Stay out of trouble.
Don't let the staff of Avis and these good looks fool you. I'm here as a Starfleet officer, and I don't normally flaunt my family connections, but in this case, it seemed like the best way to solve the problem. So I borrowed my dad's second best staff.
Thanks for the assist. Didn't know like Oglo was going to let us purchase this Krenim artifact while he was still in the room.
Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and Tuvok was looking for survivors of the Vaadwaur purchase. For now, though, perhaps we should concentrate on learning what we can from this device.
Agreed. Now what should we do about the force field?
Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know how to get around it. This isn't a very sophisticated system. It's hardly worth the latinum we paid for it. If we overload the EPS conduits, we'll create a cascade failure in the system that the control protocols won't be able to handle. That should drop the force field.
Just overload the EPS conduits? That really isn't very secure at all.
I think you can overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
Alright, let's go overload stuff.
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can override the administrative access requirement.
Right. I'll override the controls.
Yes! Over here by the artifact. Excellent. Now we can get a good look at this.
Whoa.
The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before.
What do you reckon?
I think I'm getting something. This is definitely Krenim in origin. And Quinn was right on the age. I'm also seeing some repeating elements in the base code, almost like a signature. And that strange energy Quinn was talking about is actually chronotons. A lot of chronotons. And chronotons mean temporal manipulation. This little box just got a lot more.
The last thing we need is a visit from Temporal Investigations.
I'll take the device back to my ship, the Chimera, and have a look while we're on the way to the Kiana system. From what I understand, Voyager sent an away team to the Kiana system a few weeks ago, but they encountered some resistance and were forced to pull back before they can find what they were looking for. But now that we have this, maybe we'll be able to find what remains of the Krenim, if there's anything left to find.
Understood. See you in the Delta Quadrant.
I've explored many places as a Starfleet officer, but this is my first time seeing the Delta Quadrant. According to Quinn, the Krenim artifact came from this system. I hope we haven't come all this way just to chase ghosts. I've had a chance to look at the Krenim device, although I'm not sure how to activate it yet. It's definitely designed for temporal manipulation, although I don't think it would enable someone to travel through time. It's almost like a step sideways, if that makes any sense at all. I'll keep working on it and let you know if I learn anything more.
Perhaps we can find something in here. Explain it.
Voyager's preliminary scans of the system turned up a number of anomalies, but nothing conclusive. According to Krenim records, though, there's supposed to be an M-class planet in this system. We're not reading anything like that on the sensors.
Maybe the planet is the source of the asteroids. We're also picking up some wreckage.
Could be. Let's check that wreckage out first. It might give us a better idea of what happened out here. And we should be on the lookout for Vaadwaur. Preliminary scans indicate they've been actively patrolling through this system.
Agreed. Set a course for the wreckage around that asteroid.
Keep an eye out for Vaadwaur. They're still patrolling this area. If I had to place a bet, I'd say that wreckage is where this artifact was found. Heads up! Vaadwaur on an intercept course.
Oh, hello, you. Oh, you're getting absolutely wrecked. Oh, hello, look at you folks. Oh, whoops. Oh, Kunkel class ship.
The wreckage appears to be Krenum. The weapon signatures are definitely Vaadwaur. According to Voyager, the Krenum were a fairly small society. There had to be a reason the Vaadwaur went out of their way to target them. Let's move. There might be more ships in range.
Out of here.
There are more Vaadwaur on an intercept course, but we may be able to avoid them. I suggest we use the mineral content of the asteroids I've marked to conceal our energy signatures. Vaadwaur sensors aren't as good as ours. Most of their technological advantage appears to be directed toward making better weapons. So it should work, as long as we don't attract their attention before we get out of their path.
Good idea. Let's try using the asteroids as cover. There we go.
Heralds! They must be looking for that Vaadwaur patrol. I don't think those heralds detected us. Let's hope they don't come back this way.
Scans of the moon! Going to the moon! Is it a moon if there's no longer a planet?
Heralds inbound!
Well,
Vaadwaur must have gotten a signal out. So much for our investigation.
That's right. Oh, everyone get wrecked! That worked.
There was something about the Krenum that was such a threat to the Vaadwaur and the Iconians that they're still patrolling the old Krenum systems. If we can find more Krenum technology, or maybe unlock what we have, we might be able to find out what is so important. That could be something the Alliance can use against the Iconians. I recommend that the Chimera and your ship patrol the outer system while we take an away team to the surface. I'll bring the device and keep trying to learn more about it.
Agreed. My team will meet you there. Oh, everyone's coming down. Oh yeah, baby.
This doesn't make sense. There's nothing here that would cause the readings I was seeing from orbit, but there are traces of chronotron particles. I've never known chronotrons to appear naturally without some sort of temporal manipulation going on, but there's nothing here. I'm starting to come up with a theory, but I need some more data. I recommend we take some additional scans.
Agreed. There's something here. We just need to find
Exactly. But we need to be quick. Those patrols we encountered in orbit will be missed soon. I'm going to order the Chimera to try to avoid contact, but warn us if more ships arrive.
Agreed. Pick the area scans and let's get going.
These tall spires are charged with temporal energy. Curious. It's almost like it's in a state of temporal flux. I need to get some scans. There's something going on. There are more mineral deposits over there.
Scanning.
There's a resonant frequency here that's not natural. I'm reading another anomaly ahead.
Hoo-hoo. I haven't done one of these for a while.
These anomalies have a shape, like a warp field, but not quite the same.
Mineral deposits to be scanned.
The only other place I've seen sensor readings like this was in the wormhole.
Captain, heralds have landed and are approaching your position. Fall back, Risk. We'll deal with the heralds already here.
There, behind those rocks.
Go to more defensible.
Hurry! They'll be here any moment.
I'm here. Nah.
This area looks defensible. Get ready. I have an idea. We need to use the device. I've been trying to activate it, and I've almost got it. Keep them busy. If I can get it working, I should be able to conceal us.
Work quickly.
Here they come!
Don't know why I just pressed X for some reason there. Who wants stasis bubble? Ah! Damn it. Ooh, dark matter beams. Where the heck am I? How the fudge did I end up there? That was That's fine, you just concentrate on what you're doing. We'll worry about reinforcements. Oh, good, I'm glad. Get yourself in a stasis bubble. Oh my word, hello, there's two of you. Ow. Why am I back in here? Seriously, it's like, it's nice up there. Go back up there, please. I like being in there. It's nice. Cozy.
I need more time to align these frequencies.
You keep doing that. Oh, Section 31 lockbox. getting attacked from? Oh, him. Oh.
Almost there. Just one more connection and that should...
Nog? Oh, hello. That's a jump further into my agony field. Run! Run, 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 run. Hey guys. Annihilated. Yeah, I'm running. Ambush! Agony field. Oh. Oh. Decrypted files. I'm just gonna run. There, we can use these rocks for cover while we plan our next move. Alright, I'm gonna hide here. Supply crates. Oh! I'm dead. What? Captain Nog.
If you'll forgive the pun, I managed to buy us some time. It's taken me some time to convince the Krenim to help us, but they finally agreed. Remember how I said the device could remove someone from the time stream? It did. That's where we are now, in the temporal bubbles. And how we perceive time in here is a little different than outside. That's why the Heralds can't see us. We're out of their timelines. Out of all timelines, in fact. While we're here, it's almost like we don't exist.
And not existing is an improvement?
No one's shooting at us. I think that's a good thing. The Krenim are... they're a little touchy. Almost being driven to extinction by the Vaadwaur has made them suspicious. But they're willing to talk to us if we help them stabilize the temporal energy. I suggest we help. I wouldn't want to be in here if the fields collapse.
No, I wouldn't either. Let me just top up my air conditioning unit. Damn, this thing is thirsty. Even aircon units have got to stay hydrated. Yep, let's talk to the Krenim. Hello, Krenim leader.
I've had some time to observe you and Captain Nog, and your actions make it clear that you are no friend of the Vaadwaur or the Heralds. This does not, however, assure me that you will be allies to my people. The Krenim have lost much. Our empire is gone, and our people have been killed or scattered. We
of what remains, and I will do whatever I must to protect this system, even if it means leaving you to face the Heralds alone.
What can we do to prove ourselves?
You have already repaired some of our emitters that were damaged by the attack, but there is more yet to do. Should our temporal equipment fail, this location will be instantly overrun by Heralds. If that happens, none of us will survive.
Wait, you were watching us?
Our time stream is approximately half a second off real time. We found that's all that's needed to conceal our presence from our enemies. We can observe what happens in real time, as well as the possibilities that come from alteration of the timeline. Perhaps if we'd made different decisions, we would be able to confront the Vatwar as directly as you do. Alas, they overwhelmed our defenses too quickly, and we lost our fleets and most of our worlds. Now I fear that altering this present would come at too great a price.
Altering the timeline?
The scientist who developed this technology did so to try and correct a terrible tragedy that befell our people. But no matter what he did or how many alterations he made to the timeline, he was never able to completely restore all that was lost. It was as if time itself fought against him. Ultimately, his quest was a failure. But remnants of his work remain, and we have used those to protect what is left of the Imperium.
The price would be paid. Run!
Hold this. No, hold it right next to the bracket, or the spanner won't... There. Got it, thanks. Something is putting too much stress on these components. I'm not sure what it is, but we don't have enough spare parts to keep rebuilding this transceiver. Grab a tricorder and run a level 3 diagnostic. Maybe there are some microfractures. If we can find and repair those, this should hold out until I can fabricate a new unit.
Can I ask about this technology? Why are you having so many problems with it?
Anorax's original designs are for a temporal field that's big enough for a ship, sizable but finite. We've adapted the tech to cover much larger areas, but that makes the field more unstable, and we had to get everything operational before the Vatwar found us. So we cut some corners, a lot of corners. We're making updates and repairs as fast as we can, but we can't afford a failure. This tech is the only thing keeping us alive.
I understand. What I need help
Hold
with?
this.
Something between switches on these components and maybe microfractures. Begin repairs.
That should do it.
Woo! Well, we can still see. I want to run through one of them. They are appearing and disappearing.
Your fight overloaded some of the power couplings we used to moderate the temporal flow. If we had a contained space like the technology was originally designed for, this wouldn't be a problem. But we keep pushing the boundaries of what these flow modulators will do. I'm rerouting the power to take stress off the damaged couplings. But first, we need to get this capacitor aligned and ready for the transfer.
Who invented this technology?
The temporal technology was developed by a scientist named Anorax. He's still a mystery, even to us. We know he was a ship commander in the Imperium fleet and a genius in temporal mechanics, and that he started work on his inventions in the late 22nd century after our war with the Rilnar. Perhaps he saw temporal manipulation as a way to change our fortunes. We know he was working towards weaponizing his designs, and I can tell from what little I've seen that it is possible. But full access to his data is restricted, so I don't know the full capabilities of his work.
Sounds like a brilliant, troubled man.
Your fight.
Alright, gotta align the capacitor.
Okay, now it's starting to look like something.
Got it. I guess I'm going all the way around. Engineer Spieler. I'd love to talk to you. There we go.
The temporal compensators are out of alignment. They help keep us at a stable point in the timeline. If they fail completely, we could end up lost in time. Grab a hyperspanner. We need to get this fixed before the drift coefficient moves out of the safe zone.
Can I ask you something? For the Imperium, the Kremlin doesn't have a lot of resources.
The Imperium was at its peak in the mid-22nd century. At that time, it controlled more than 900 planets, and our territory spread across more than 5,000 parsecs. Then came the Rilnar, and the Zal, and the Garanor, the Mawasi, and the Nahydron. Our wars chipped away at us, carving one planet after another away from the Imperium. There were only 27 planets left when the Vaadwaur came. Now, almost everyone on those worlds is gone
I
too.
understand.
The temporal...
Alright, so we're gonna fix temporal limiter. Temporal compensation out of alignment and may cause the temporal synchronization matrix to destabilize. Disconnect buffer. Alright. Okay, realign the matrix crystals. Disconnect buffer. Reconnect the buffer. Hey!
Good. I'll put the next location on your tricorder.
Speak with Krenim leader. Great, more of them have arrived.
You've shown you're willing to help. Now perhaps we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
How?
We have Anorax's plans, but not the... Interesting. The Heralds are opening a gateway.
What?
The repairs should be enough.
I beg mercy, Great One. It appears they used a cloaking device and escaped.
You are forgiven. Make preparations to depart.
As you command.
An interesting development.
These sentients have proven to be resourceful. Already they have thwarted our plan to bring in the Solanae fleet. And yet they injured even you, Ticket. I advise caution. They are more dangerous than they appear.
We shall rend their worlds asunder. Spill their lifeblood until it fills the oceans. It is time to strike.
I understand you want vengeance, but we must not act in haste.
We will continue with our plan. The whole must be as one. The whole must be as one. Iconia broke our unity. We were divided, diminished, weak. The others saved us from oblivion, but it took centuries to rebuild our bonds. We cannot risk more loss. The whole must be as one. The campaign will continue as planned.
Well. Hi, Nog.
They couldn't see us? There were Iconians right in front of us and nothing. They had no idea we were here. We were completely safe.
You're right. This could be what we need.
The only protection left to my people is our ability to manipulate time. But it is something we must do with great care. Even the most innocuous of changes can ripple through reality in unexpected ways.
We didn't know the Krenim could do anything like this.
My people and I have made Anarax's theories of temporal manipulation our lives' work. In at least one temporal variant, his ship made the Krenim Imperium the undisputed masters of this region of space. If only we could recreate their vessel.
What vessel?
Anarax designed a ship, a wondrous vessel that could manipulate the time streams and erase elements in an attempt to bring about a desired result. Our records show that he even attempted to use this vessel to restore the Krenim's fortunes, but he was defeated by an unknown alliance. Afterward, the Krenim Imperium declined, as perhaps was its fate all along. We were diminished, but content to let time progress as it would. Until the Vaadwaur.
The Vaadwaur destroyed all Krenim colonies in this area.
The first Krenim worlds to fall managed to warn the others. When the Vaadwaur came, we hid ourselves in the time stream. It was the only way we survived. Before the Vaadwaur arrived, we were working on a relic. It was a replica of Anarax's time ship. With it, we could have gone back and eliminated the Vaadwaur threat before.
Spec changer with the diamond! Thank you so much, my friend. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Why haven't you done so already?
The Vaadwaur's assault on the Imperium took too much from us. Now we possess Anarax's work, but not the means to bring it to life. You have seen what our technology can do. We have the designs. You have the manpower and the materials. Perhaps your governments would be interested in mutual cooperation. Allow us a chance to undo what the Vaadwaur did, and we will give you something that will erase your enemies from time itself.
A generous offer, but this is one we would need to consider carefully. Do you want to risk all you have left on a chance for success?
There's more here than what you've seen.
You've hidden the entire planet?
Yes, we removed ourselves from the time stream to stay alive. With your help, we can change everything.
You hid an entire planet, but you can't build this time ship on your own?
We have the plans. Our resources are almost gone.
We have shipyards, workers, and all the materials you could need.
Precisely. We revealed ourselves to you as a gesture of good faith. What will you do in return?
We need to take this back to the Alliance.
The Iconians and the Heralds are gone. It's safe to resync with our time and contact our ships. But this is huge. A whole Krenim colony that survived the Vaadwaur? One that has temporal technology that even the Iconians can't counter? A weaponized time ship that can erase entire civilizations like they never existed? This could change the entire war. We could have a chance now.
We're ready to beam up. So is that what happened? We've been scanning for you, but you just disappeared. We've been hiding in the debris to stay away from the Herald ships, and then... So you're not going to believe this. There's a planet here now, an entire planet. Did you find something down there? Something that could conceal an entire planet? Looking forward to hearing what happened, Captain, but we're glad you're back. We found the Krenim. I'll explain as soon as we're back on board.
Temporal mechanics is not a complication we need, but this weapon they are proposing sounds intriguing. You and Captain Nog were correct in thinking the Alliance would be interested in investigating such a thing. Personally, I approve of anything the Iconians might fear. Kapla!
Kapla! Shield. Photon split beam. Yeah, let's have that. Alright guys, that is it for me. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will be back Friday. Probably gonna be carrying on with some Prison Break.
Please report to the Kiana system.
Nope. Don't want to do that. I'll be back Friday. Gonna carry on with some Prison Break, and then Saturday I'll be streaming at various times, but mostly around the happy hour events going on DLive. I'm gonna be streaming some Quantum Break. Ready for Remedy's new game Control, which I will be streaming on Tuesday when it comes out. Anyway, I love you all guys. You guys take care. See you soon. Bye bye.